As a vet who's seen hundreds of cats, I can tell you, most owners have no idea how dangerous ignoring gender differences can be. Male cats can turn aggressive or destructive, while female cats hide stress and health risks behind a calm exterior. In this video, we'll uncover the key differences between male and female cats and show how spaying or neutering isn't just about behavior. It can prevent serious, life-threatening health problems. Watch this before it's too late. Number 1. Territory and dominance. Territorial behavior in cats can escalate quickly if ignored, and it affects both their well-being and the harmony of your home. Male cats, especially those that aren't neutered, have a strong instinct to assert dominance. In the wild, males defend their territory against rivals, and this behavior often carries over indoors. A male cat may claim a favorite chair, a sunny window spot, or even an entire room as his domain, and he can become aggressive or stressed if another cat or person encroaches. Left unchecked, this can lead to fights, anxiety, and even injury. Female cats handle territory differently, but their instincts are no less important. Rather than confront intruders directly, females use strategy, choosing elevated spots like shelves, windowsills, or cozy corners to monitor and control their space. While this may seem subtle, underestimating a female cat's territorial instincts can still result in stress, conflicts, or behavior problems if she feels unsafe. Understanding these differences is essential for a calm, safe home. For males, providing clearly defined spaces, multiple litter boxes, and ample resources can reduce conflicts and stress. For females, offering elevated resting areas and secure hiding spots helps them feel in control and prevents anxiety-related behaviors. Ignoring how each sex asserts dominance doesn't just create tension. It can impact your cat's mental and physical health. Recognizing and respecting these instincts is key to keeping your feline companions happy, safe, and stress-free. Number 2. Aggression and dominance. Aggression in cats is more than just a personality quirk. It can lead to serious stress, injuries, and even long-term behavioral problems if ignored. Male cats, especially those that are unneutered, are particularly prone to confrontational behavior due to high testosterone levels. This can appear during play, around food, or whenever a male feels his territory is threatened. Stalking, hissing, swatting, and other aggressive displays aren't random. They're instinctive behaviors inherited from wild ancestors where defending territory and asserting dominance was a matter of survival. Left unmanaged, this aggression can escalate, putting other pets and even humans at risk. Female cats show aggression differently, often in a more calculated and defensive way. They rarely seek out conflict, but will react if they feel threatened, stressed, or cornered. A female may hiss, swipe, or retreat if her space is invaded, reflecting instincts honed over generations to protect themselves and their kittens. While it may seem less dramatic than male aggression, ignoring these subtle warning signs can still result in stress-related health issues or sudden defensive attacks. Aggression isn't always obvious. It can appear through body language, vocalizations, or territorial marking. Understanding whether a cat is asserting dominance or defending herself is crucial for safety and stress reduction. For males, structured play, consistent attention, and neutering can help reduce hormonally driven aggression. For females, providing secure spaces, minimizing stressors, and respecting their boundaries can prevent defensive outbursts. Recognizing these differences isn't just about convenience. It's about safety and well-being. By understanding how male and female cats express aggression, you can prevent fights, reduce stress, and create a calmer, safer, and healthier home environment for all your feline companions. Number 3. Affection and attachment. Ignoring how your cat shows affection can actually affect their emotional health, and even yours. Male cats, especially unneutered ones, are often openly affectionate. They'll follow you from room to room, curl up in your lap, rub against your legs, and shower you with purrs, nudges, and head bumps. This isn't just cute behavior. It's rooted in their natural sociability. Male cats in the wild don't carry the responsibility of raising kittens, so they have more energy for social bonding. At home, their need for attention is strong, and denying it or misreading it can lead to stress, restlessness, or even destructive behavior. Female cats, however, show love differently, and underestimating it can be a mistake. Their affection is more subtle and selective, sitting nearby, offering slow blinks, or brushing gently against your hand before retreating. This reserved behavior reflects their instincts as protectors and solitary hunters. Each display of affection is intentional, built on trust, and ignoring these signals can cause anxiety or withdrawal. Understanding these differences is key to a harmonious household. For males, providing interactive play, gentle petting, and lap time meets their need for connection and helps prevent stress-related behaviors. For females, respecting their boundaries and allowing them to approach on their own terms ensures they feel safe and valued, reducing anxiety and promoting emotional well-being. Ultimately, recognizing how each sex expresses affection isn't just about convenience. It affects their mental health, happiness, and your relationship with them. Males may be more demonstrative, females more reserved, but both forms of affection are deeply meaningful. By learning to interpret their signals, you can strengthen your bond and ensure your cats feel safe, loved, and emotionally balanced. Number 4. Independence and clinginess. Independence is a hallmark trait in many female cats, and it's closely tied to their evolutionary history. In the wild, females were primarily responsible for hunting and caring for their kittens, which required self-sufficiency, focus, and the ability to act alone when necessary. At home, this instinct often translates into a cat who enjoys her personal space, spends time observing from a high perch, or retreats to a cozy corner to rest. Female cats may approach you for affection on their own terms, carefully weighing when and how to interact, which reflects both their cautious nature and their need for control over their environment. Male cats, on the other hand, often display more needy behavior, seeking reassurance and companionship from their human family members. They may follow you around the house, demand attention through nudges or gentle pawing, or insist on being near you during quiet moments. This behavior is partly linked to their social tendencies. Male cats in the wild often rely on group interactions and cooperation, and this translates into a domestic cat who thrives on engagement with his humans. While males may seem more dependent, this is not a flaw. It's simply a different way of expressing connection and emotional security. Understanding these contrasting styles helps you meet your cat's emotional needs more effectively. For independent females, providing quiet spaces, elevated perches, and time to approach you fosters trust and comfort. For more needy males, offering interactive play, consistent attention, and gentle physical affection satisfies their social instincts and strengthens the bond between cat and owner. Ultimately, neither style is better than the other. Both are natural expressions of feline personality. By recognizing and respecting these tendencies, you can create a balanced, harmonious environment where your cats feel secure, loved, and understood. Number 5. Hunting instincts. Hunting is a fascinating area where male and female cats often show noticeable differences. Female cats are typically more precise and patient hunters, a trait rooted deeply in their evolutionary role. In the wild, female cats were primarily responsible for providing food for their kittens, which required careful observation, strategic timing, and efficient execution. This instinct persists even in a domestic setting. At home, you might notice a female cat sitting completely still for long periods, her eyes locked on a toy or a moving shadow outside the window, patiently waiting for the perfect moment to pounce. Her movements are calculated, showcasing a remarkable combination of patience, focus, and skill that reflects generations of hunting experience. Male cats, while also natural hunters, often approach prey differently. Their style is less about precision and more about enthusiasm and energy. A male might leap at a crumpled piece of paper, chase a laser pointer, or toss a toy around with exuberance, turning the hunt into a playful and spirited activity. This approach reflects their ancestral role, where males needed agility and readiness to respond to rivals or intruders rather than solely focusing on providing food. The result is a hunting style that is lively, energetic, and entertaining, though not as methodical as that of females. Understanding these differences can help you choose the right ways to engage your cats. For females, toys that mimic real prey, such as feather wands or small, moving objects, can challenge their hunting skills and keep them mentally stimulated. For males, interactive, high-energy play sessions allow them to channel their enthusiasm, satisfy their instincts, and expend pent-up energy. Ultimately, both sexes display unique hunting abilities that highlight their individual strengths. By observing and supporting these natural instincts, you can provide a stimulating environment that keeps your cats happy, healthy, and deeply engaged. Number 6. Play style. Play is one of the most entertaining ways to observe the differences between male and female cats, and their styles often reflect their natural instincts. Male cats tend to engage in high-energy, spontaneous play that includes running across the room, leaping onto furniture, and making sudden, unpredictable movements. This energetic behavior is rooted in their wild ancestry, where quick bursts of speed and agility were necessary for defending territory or competing with other males. At home, this playful energy makes males particularly fun to watch, as they often transform even a simple crumpled piece of paper into a thrilling chase or a toy into a full-blown game of pounce and attack. Female cats, on the other hand, usually display a more measured and strategic approach to play. Their movements are often slower, deliberate, and highly focused, mimicking the stalking and ambushing behaviors required for hunting in the wild. A female cat may spend several minutes carefully observing a toy before making a calculated leap or swat, showcasing her patience, precision, and sharp reflexes. This style of play highlights the same instincts that once helped females provide for their kittens, emphasizing skill over speed. Understanding these differences is key to keeping your cats engaged and mentally stimulated. For males, toys that encourage vigorous activity, such as balls, dangling wands, or interactive chase toys, allow them to burn off energy and satisfy their instinctual drive for movement. For females, toys that mimic prey, like feather wands or small, fast-moving objects, provide a stimulating challenge that appeals to their hunting instincts and patience. Ultimately, both play styles are equally valuable, reflecting the unique personalities and instincts of your cats. By observing how your feline companion prefers to play, you can tailor activities that enhance their natural abilities, strengthen your bond, and ensure a happy, active, and enriched life for your furry friend. Number 7. Exploration and curiosity. Exploration is another area where male and female cats often differ. Male cats are usually more adventurous, driven by instincts that, in the wild, encourage them to seek out potential mates and expand their territory. This natural curiosity can lead them to investigate every corner of a new room, sniff around unfamiliar objects, or even attempt to venture outdoors if given the chance. At home, this means a male cat might boldly approach visitors, climb onto shelves, or examine changes in his environment with confidence. Their curiosity is often coupled with a sense of boldness, reflecting an ancestral need to survey and understand their surroundings to assert control and dominance. Female cats, by contrast, tend to explore more cautiously. While they are naturally curious, their movements are more measured and deliberate, often staying within familiar boundaries. A female cat might carefully approach a new object or area, observing from a safe distance before deciding whether it's secure. This cautious behavior is rooted in their evolutionary role as protectors of their young and their environment, where safety and predictability were paramount. Females prioritize maintaining a secure home base, which allows them to monitor potential threats and ensure the safety of themselves and any offspring. Recognizing these tendencies can help you manage your cat's environment effectively. For males, providing safe outlets for exploration, like climbing towers, interactive toys, or supervised outdoor access, satisfies their adventurous nature and prevents boredom. For females, creating predictable routines and providing safe, elevated observation points gives them the confidence to explore at their own pace. Ultimately, both approaches to curiosity are equally natural and valuable. Male cats exhibit bold exploration, while females demonstrate cautious, strategic observation. By understanding and supporting these differences, you can create a stimulating and secure environment that meets your cat's individual needs. Number 8. Nighttime energy. Nighttime activity is a common observation among cat owners, and male and female cats often differ in how they express it. Male cats, in particular, tend to be more active after dark. This behavior is closely linked to their natural roaming and territorial instincts. In the wild, males would patrol their territories during the night, searching for potential mates or monitoring rivals, and this instinct often carries over into domestic life. At home, a male cat may leap onto furniture, dart through hallways, or engage in spontaneous bursts of play when the lights go out. These nocturnal antics can be entertaining but sometimes disruptive if you're trying to sleep. Female cats, on the other hand, usually exhibit a calmer demeanor after dark. While they remain naturally alert and may engage in short periods of activity, their nighttime behavior tends to be more measured and less chaotic. This difference is likely tied to their evolutionary role as caregivers and protectors, where conserving energy for hunting and caring for kittens was essential. Female cats often prefer to observe quietly from a safe spot, conserving their energy rather than expending it in high-speed pursuits. Understanding these patterns can help you manage nighttime energy effectively. For both males and females, providing interactive play sessions in the evening can help burn off excess energy before bedtime. Toys that encourage chasing, pouncing, or problem-solving are particularly effective, satisfying your cat's instincts while promoting a more restful night for both pet and owner. Ultimately, nighttime energy reflects natural instincts shaped over thousands of years. Male cats may show bursts of nocturnal exuberance, while females tend to conserve energy and observe. By recognizing these tendencies and providing appropriate outlets for activity, you can create a harmonious household where both you and your feline companions enjoy peaceful nights. Number 9. Social behavior with other cats. Social behavior with other cats is another area where male and female cats often show distinct differences. Male cats, particularly those that have been neutered, are generally more tolerant and relaxed around other felines. They are often more willing to engage in playful interactions such as gentle wrestling, chasing, and mock fights, as well as social grooming, which helps strengthen bonds within a group. This sociable nature reflects their evolutionary history, where male cats often needed to coexist with other males in overlapping territories while maintaining a sense of community. At home, this means a neutered male cat is usually more adaptable, able to accept new feline companions, and likely to share resources without excessive conflict. Female cats, in contrast, tend to be more selective in their social interactions. Their relationships with other cats are often hierarchical and carefully managed. Females may take longer to accept a new cat into their space, especially if it disrupts their established territory or routine. They often rely on subtle cues, body language, and controlled interactions to assert dominance or maintain peace within a multi-cat household. In many cases, a female cat may choose to observe a newcomer from a safe distance before gradually deciding whether to engage. Understanding these differences can help you manage introductions and foster harmony in a multi-cat home. For males, supervised play and shared activities can encourage bonding and reduce tension. For females, patience, gradual introductions, and clearly defined safe spaces are essential to building trust and minimizing stress. Ultimately, both sexes are capable of forming strong bonds with other cats, but they do so in very different ways. Recognizing these tendencies allows you to create an environment that respects each cat's personality and instincts, promoting a peaceful and socially balanced household for all your feline companions. Number 10. Stress and emotional sensitivity. Stress and emotional sensitivity are areas where male and female cats often differ noticeably. Female cats are generally more sensitive to changes in their environment. Even small disruptions, such as rearranged furniture, a new pet, or an unexpected visitor, can trigger stress responses. Loud noises, changes in routine, or unfamiliar scents may cause a female cat to become cautious, hide, or exhibit subtle signs of anxiety. This heightened sensitivity is linked to their evolutionary role as protectors and caregivers, where being alert to potential threats was essential for their survival and the safety of their kittens. Male cats, in contrast, are often more adaptable to new situations. While they can certainly experience stress or anxiety, they tend to adjust more quickly to environmental changes. Male cats may be more willing to explore unfamiliar spaces, investigate new people, or engage in play despite minor disruptions in their surroundings. This adaptability is connected to their instinctual roles in the wild, where males needed to navigate changing territories, encounter rivals, and expand their range without becoming overly stressed. Recognizing the signs of stress early is crucial for maintaining a cat's emotional well-being. Common indicators include hiding, excessive grooming, reduced appetite, vocalizing, or changes in litter box habits. For females, providing a consistent routine, safe hiding spaces, and gentle reassurance can help reduce anxiety. For males, offering interactive play and environmental enrichment can redirect energy and prevent restlessness. Ultimately, both sexes experience stress, but their responses and coping mechanisms differ. Female cats are often more sensitive and cautious, while males tend to be more resilient and adaptable. By understanding these differences, you can create a stable, comforting environment that supports your cat's mental health and fosters a sense of security, trust, and well-being. Number 11. Marking and spraying behavior. Marking and spraying behavior is one of the most recognizable differences between male and female cats. Male cats, particularly those that are unneutered, are far more likely to engage in urine marking. This behavior serves multiple purposes. It establishes territory, signals their presence to other cats, and communicates reproductive availability. High testosterone levels intensify this instinct, making some males more territorial and prone to marking, especially in multi-cat households or environments where they feel their domain is threatened. Common signs of marking include spraying vertical surfaces, rubbing their body against objects to leave scent, or scratching specific areas to communicate ownership. Female cats, in contrast, generally spray less frequently. When females do engage in marking, it is usually not about dominance or territory in the traditional sense. Instead, it is often linked to stress, anxiety, or environmental changes. For instance, the arrival of a new pet, a sudden change in routine, or exposure to unfamiliar cats outside can trigger urine marking as a way to cope with insecurity. Unlike males, female marking is usually situational, subtle, and less frequent. Managing and preventing marking behavior requires understanding these differences. For males, neutering is highly effective, as it significantly reduces hormonally driven marking and territorial impulses. Providing clear boundaries, multiple litter boxes, and consistent routines can also help minimize the need to spray. For females, reducing stress is key. Maintaining familiar routines, offering safe retreat spaces, and using calming pheromone products can help prevent marking episodes. Ultimately, marking behavior is a natural expression of feline instincts, but its frequency and motivations differ between sexes. Recognizing these patterns allows you to respond appropriately, creating a peaceful environment where your cats feel secure and your home remains odor-free. Number 12. Vocal communication. Vocalization is another area where male and female cats often differ, and it provides fascinating insight into their instincts and emotional states. Female cats are typically more vocal, especially during certain periods such as heat cycles or moments of stress. They use a wide range of sounds, meows, trills, yowls, and purrs to communicate their needs, desires, or discomfort. For example, a female in heat may emit prolonged, attention-grabbing vocalizations to signal her availability to potential mates, while a stressed female might vocalize softly or insistently to express unease or call for reassurance. This expressive vocal behavior reflects her natural tendency to communicate carefully and effectively, ensuring her needs are understood. Male cats, in contrast, are usually quieter, though they can become quite vocal in specific situations. They may raise their voices when seeking attention from their human companions, expressing a desire for play, food, or affection. Additionally, unneutered males can become louder and more assertive during territorial disputes, using vocalizations to warn rivals or assert dominance. Compared to females, male vocalizations tend to be more situation-dependent, often tied to immediate needs or challenges rather than ongoing communication. Understanding these differences can help cat owners respond appropriately and strengthen the bond with their feline companions. For females, paying attention to subtle changes in tone or frequency can help you recognize when they are stressed, in heat, or simply seeking interaction. For males, responding to attention-seeking vocalizations and providing reassurance during territorial disputes can help reduce anxiety and prevent escalation. Ultimately, both male and female cats use their voices to express themselves, but the context and intensity often vary. By observing and interpreting these vocal patterns, you can better understand your cat's emotions, provide comfort when needed, and deepen your connection through attentive, responsive communication. Number 13. Human bonding. This is another area where male and female cats often show distinct differences. Male cats, especially unneutered ones, are generally more eager to form close connections with their human companions. They actively seek involvement in daily life, following you around the house, jumping onto your lap during work or relaxation, and often nudging or pawing to gain attention. This openness is partly instinctual. Male cats in the wild are less burdened by raising offspring, allowing them more time and energy for social interaction. At home, this sociability translates into a cat that seems genuinely interested in participating in your activities, whether it's sitting beside you during TV time or gently patting your hands during play. Female cats, in contrast, often bond in a quieter, more selective manner. They may choose one or two favorite humans and focus their attention primarily on them, forming deep, meaningful relationships rather than spreading their affection evenly across everyone in the household. A female cat might quietly observe you from a nearby perch, offer slow blinks, or softly nudge your hand before retreating to a comfortable spot. While less demonstrative than males, these subtle gestures indicate a profound level of trust and attachment. Understanding these bonding styles is key to fostering a strong relationship with each cat. For males, interactive play, gentle petting, and encouraging lap time can reinforce their affectionate nature. For females, giving them space while allowing them to initiate closeness helps maintain trust and security. Ultimately, both male and female cats are capable of forming deeply rewarding connections with humans. The difference lies in how they express it. Males through more outward and playful engagement, females through selective and meaningful gestures. Recognizing and respecting these styles allows for a richer, more harmonious companionship with your feline friends. Number 14. Reaction to change. Cats are creatures of habit, and changes in their environment can affect males and females in different ways. Female cats are often more sensitive to sudden changes, such as moving to a new home, rearranging furniture, or introducing a new pet or family member. These disruptions can cause stress and anxiety, leading to behaviors like hiding, reduced appetite, increased grooming, or even mild aggression. This heightened sensitivity is rooted in their evolutionary role as protectors and caregivers, where stability and predictability were crucial for survival and the safety of their offspring. A female cat may take her time to explore new spaces, cautiously observing from a secure perch before feeling comfortable enough to fully engage with her environment. Male cats, in contrast, are generally more adaptable when faced with change. They tend to explore new environments more boldly and adjust to new routines with relative ease. This flexibility is linked to their natural instincts as roamers and territory expanders in the wild, where encountering unfamiliar surroundings was a normal part of life. However, it's important to note that individual temperament plays a significant role, and some males may also experience stress if changes are sudden or extreme. Helping your cat adjust to change requires patience, observation, and supportive strategies. For females, maintaining familiar routines, providing safe hiding spots, and introducing changes gradually can ease their transition. For males, encouraging exploration through interactive play, positive reinforcement, and reassurance can help them adapt quickly and confidently. Ultimately, how a cat reacts to change is influenced by both sex and individual personality. By understanding these differences, you can provide the right environment and support, allowing both male and female cats to navigate transitions with minimal stress and maintain a sense of security, comfort, and well-being. Number 15. Intelligence and problem solving. Intelligence is a defining trait of all cats, but male and female cats often express it in slightly different ways, making their problem-solving styles uniquely fascinating. Female cats tend to approach challenges with patience, observation, and careful planning. When faced with a puzzle, such as a closed door, a hidden treat, or a new toy, females often spend time watching, analyzing, and assessing the situation before making a calculated move. This deliberate approach reflects their natural instincts as hunters and caregivers, where careful planning and attention to detail were essential for survival. It also means female cats may excel at tasks that require strategy, focus, and precision. Male cats, by contrast, often rely on a trial-and-error approach. They are more likely to jump in immediately, experiment with different techniques, and learn through repeated attempts. This hands-on style can appear more playful and spontaneous, yet it is highly effective for figuring out practical problems. Whether it's opening a cabinet, discovering a hidden toy, or negotiating a new environment, males often learn quickly through active exploration and repeated practice. Their approach reflects an adaptive flexibility inherited from their wild ancestors, where responding quickly to unexpected challenges was a valuable survival skill. Understanding these differences can help you engage your cat's mind more effectively. For females, toys and puzzles that require strategy, patience, and observation, like treat dispensing puzzles or interactive hunting games, can provide mental stimulation and satisfaction. For males, activities that encourage exploration, experimentation, and active problem-solving, such as interactive toys or obstacle courses, allow them to use their intelligence in dynamic ways. Ultimately, both male and female cats are intelligent and capable learners. By appreciating and supporting their distinct problem-solving styles, you can create a stimulating, rewarding environment that keeps your feline companions mentally sharp, engaged, and deeply satisfied. Number 16. Neutering and spaying impact. Neutering and spaying have a profound effect on feline behavior, influencing both males and females in ways that can improve their overall quality of life. For male cats, neutering often leads to a noticeable reduction in hormone-driven behaviors. Aggression toward other males decreases, roaming tendencies diminish, and territorial marking, such as urine spraying, becomes far less frequent. This doesn't mean a neutered male loses his playful or affectionate nature. Rather, his instincts are balanced, making him calmer, more predictable, and often easier to live with. Female cats experience significant changes as well after being spayed. One of the most obvious differences is the elimination of heat cycles. Without these cycles, spayed females no longer exhibit the often persistent vocalization, restlessness, or attempts to escape in search of mates that can occur during estrus. Their behavior generally becomes calmer, and they may show increased receptiveness to affection and play, as their energy is no longer focused on reproductive instincts. Beyond these specific changes, neutering and spaying contribute to a more balanced temperament overall. Hormone-driven impulses that can lead to stress, territorial disputes, or excessive roaming are moderated, which benefits both the cat and the household environment. Additionally, spaying and neutering provide important health benefits, reducing risks of certain cancers and other reproductive-related conditions. Understanding the behavioral impact of altering your cat highlights the importance of these procedures not just for population control, but also for improving emotional well-being. By moderating hormonally driven traits, neutering and spaying allow both male and female cats to express their personalities in healthier, more manageable ways, fostering a calmer, happier, and more harmonious home for both your feline companions and yourself.